3D Rising is here at the McDonogh School just outside of Baltimore. We're talking with Jake Stover, senior goaltender here from McDonogh, committed to Loyola, and he just had a heck of a game. He made about 14 saves in a very tough 9-8 overtime loss to Haverford out of Pennsylvania. Jake, great game. Just talk about the intensity of this one and, to start out against such a powerful squad in the first game of the season.
Well, we knew Haverford was a great team, and they still are. We knew we practiced multiple times. On Sunday we had a two-a-day practice, and we had to make sure that we were all tight defensively, offensively, that we were moving the ball quickly. Offensively, and especially in the face-off, we didn't have our starting face-off kid, Jordy Lardo, but Noah McCoy and Chris also did really, really well in the face-offs to help us out defensively. But the intensity of the game, we have to keep our heads turned at all times. We've got to make sure that our defense is nice and tight, our offense is always ready for the ball to come down and play fast. So with that being said, our face-off guys did really well.
And you were really seeing the ball well, and I think that was a big part of this game. Just talk about what it takes for you to get into a rhythm like that.
Well, I always said last year, when we played against them last year, my first save was the most important save, as well as this year. Same mentality. I gotta have the most important save is the first save for me because it gets me into a rhythm. It gives me that confidence that I need to keep my positive momentum going and making the next save after that, and the next save after that. And if I was to miss a save or a goal was to be scored, shake it off, short memory, get the next one.
You've got a really athletic defense. To hold this team to under 10 goals is impressive. I'm sure they're going to go on to average a lot more than that per game. Just talk about being able to work with a unit like that and your expectations for this season.
Well, we lost, I think it was about 3 or 4 of our starting defensemen last year, and we've had Brandon Scher, Zeke Narcisse, BJ Ferrer, Rich Dion, Armand Magolchi, and Parker Mitchell, and a bunch of these guys that have been working really, really hard defensively, communication-wise. They're young. We have a junior, 2 sophomores, a junior, a sophomore, and a freshman in the in the defensive side. So we're a young team. We have a lot more time to mix it up and be ready to play the next game as well. So with those guys, they did a great job their first game, and especially against the Haverford team. We got some work to do, but we did a great job there.
This has got to be, like you're saying, this has got to be a confidence builder to play against a team like that in the first go, take them to overtime, and just talk about what this means for you moving forward.
Moving forward, we played great off ball and helping in defensively. We just got to shake this game off and make it to the next one, and then be ready for Saturday when we play down in North Carolina against Cardinal Gibbons. And this game, we all wanted to win this game really, really badly, but with a tough loss on our record, it's going to make us work even harder for this upcoming game for the rest of the week.
And hopefully you get some nice weather when you take that trip down there.
Definitely.
Thanks a lot.
No problem.